What is up, everybody? Welcome back to racenews.com, and welcome back to another best bets update as we kind of go through our strategies for best bets. It's a new page on the site. Obviously, we've talked about a few times on the show, and I brought in Papa Dude today to kind of talk his strategy a little bit as well, and just kind of talk overall how we're doing. So I'll pull the page up now. We'll kind of go over it, Papa Dude. By the way, one thing I wanted to mention before we get too deep into this, I had 3 points here. The first one, I've started to add horse racing into mine, and it wasn't a situation of I hate horse racing or I didn't want to do it. It was just like I kind of want to track it personally on my own before I put it out there. A lot of times with horse racing with me, I'm not making a bet until a couple minutes before I see the odds and what I'm going to get out of it. So that makes it tricky with like a best bet to put out there when you have to post it, obviously the morning before the races. But I've kind of worked through it. I think, daily doubles and win wagers are the best to post on there. Kind of started doing it on Sunday. We made a little bit of money. So I think I've kind of got it figured out what I want to post on that specific page. So I just wanted to let everybody know horse racing will be added. Pretty much anytime Saratoga, Del Mar run, I'll probably have plays up there for that. All right, Papa Dude, let's get in though. But I want to talk about kind of your strategy here. I wanted to go down to the main results here. You can go down here and look at our profits, win-loss records. The thing that really stood out with me, what I wanted to bring you on, you've got a 73-52 record, and you look at everybody else's records. You do have Magic with a 32-20 record, but yours has been really good. So I wanted to click on your page because you can go here right now. You can see he has plays up, but you could go look at his last 12 bets. And I want to talk strategy, your strategy versus mine, basically. It feels like with you, you're a little more selective. You're not as worried about the price, maybe, as I am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess I'm one of those guys that want to get them right. I probably do that more than taking chances. But I'm not making enough money. I feel like I'm kind of treading water, so I'm playing around with this too. Yeah. And because quite honestly, and I think for you too, we've never done this every day like this. Maybe you have with horses, but I don't know whether you've had with sports.
Well, I feel like we have, but never in a hey, they're for sale setting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, we pick ball games every day. Yeah, right. Money line. But now actually trying to figure out which ones are the best ones is really tough. Now, I'm all sports because I would have to put my bets in 15 minutes before the race, like you just said.
Yeah. I
did do a couple of horse races. I think I've done 3. I've got all 3 of them right. They didn't pay a dime. They just didn't pay enough to make it worth it. Mm-hmm. So I'm not as confident with the horses as you are. And so I just haven't done it. So I'm baseball exclusively, which is tough. When you're just betting baseball, it is tough. Mm-hmm. And it ebbs and flows. And I'm kind of in a little bit of a down right now where I'm not quite getting the luck that I need at the end of games, or my profits would be much better. So I'm a conservative type of guy, so I just don't take the chances that you do. And maybe that's not the right thing to do, but I do get more of them right than I miss.
Yep.
And I'm not doing terrible, that's for sure. But I would like to be doing a little bit better. But every time I hit it, like I had Arizona yesterday at plus 131, and they fizzled. So you lose your confidence when you don't get those plus ones right.
Well, I think it's just a difference of strategy. Like, I'm not playing a minus game ever, like a minus.
No, you don't.
It's not going to happen. But with you, I mean, you're a little bit better, I think, about picking out the minus games that win.
I won't pick a minus one if it's like, let's look at the one here, the Giants that you have on there. Yesterday was minus 140.
Right.
I won't go any lower than that, hardly ever any lower than that, unless I'm absolutely positive. Like I did take the Giants down here at 155 the other day.
Yeah.
I was positive they were going to win that game, so I'm thinking, why don't I make $63 on the bet?
When you're just like, I'm going to fade, they're playing Pittsburgh. It's like, you don't like Pittsburgh.
I don't like Pittsburgh right now.
Yeah.
I will bet against Pittsburgh right now because they're in the Pittsburgh mode. They're dropping out the fight.
For sure. And listen,
with the Giants getting -1, my thought was the Giants are getting -140. They should be getting a lot more than that. This is a good baseball team. The Giants are good. They got off to a horrible start, and they are rolling. They're only a game and a half, I think, behind the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Who have been playing really well. They've caught Arizona and passed them. Playing Pittsburgh, that's fading. So I made $71, and it was pretty. Now, it was hairy there for a while. It got into extra innings, and I was sweating it. But anyway. By the way,
go ahead.
These extra innings are just killers. I mean,
yes, they are.
When you start out with here's something that I have been watching lately because a lot of the games have been bet and going to extra innings. You can start out with a runner at second base. Why don't you bunt that guy to third? A lot of them don't do that.
Yeah,
they don't sacrifice and get him in a scoring position where a sacrifice fly will get the run in. I noticed the Mets did it yesterday and won and beat me against the Dodgers.
Yeah, that was your Dodgers play right there. But you do see right here, he had the Dodgers the day before and they won. Did you play them? You didn't play them the day before. So the Dodgers were basically plus 100, plus 102, plus 105 the whole series. Well, they won 2 out of 3. So if you played them all 3 games, you got the win. But let's kind of say that'll segment or transition us over to mine.
Go to yours because you are really, really different than the way I did.
Yeah, so if you see, Papa Dude had 2 plays for sale today. I've got 7.
I may add another one, though.
I bet 13 things yesterday. So you see our last 12, I think it's 12 on the screen.
I'd be a basket case if I had 13 of them on there.
Yeah, so I had 13 yesterday. One of them's not on the screen. I bet the Pirates yesterday, Papa Dude.
Oh, well, that's good.
3-2 game, bases loaded, bottom of the 8th, nobody out for the Pirates. They got 1 run in, and it was a joke. So I was super mad at the Pirates. So they lost. That was, like say, it's not on here. Kind of see my horse racing plays. I kind of lay it out a little bit more exactly what you need to do. Lost a couple there. Really mad at this one. Should have won that. But anyway, the other horse racing play.
You don't bet as much on the horses as you do the baseball.
I didn't yesterday. Now,
okay.
Yesterday I didn't love anything. Saratoga was off the turf. It was kind of weird. But this one here I hit. You could see here $148 profit after 2 losses. So made $48 on the horse racing plays yesterday. Actually, it was $47.50 rounded up.
And you only hit one of them.
Well, that's just it. So I was going to point out, like, my record isn't great, 134 and 146. Yeah. But like I said, 1 and 2 here on the horse plays, but a profit. So I'm not playing for a record. I'm playing for a profit.
You're just the opposite of me.
Yeah. So like I said, Pirates lose, but this is kind of, you can kind of look here. Like, so Papa Dude, let's say you loved the Phillies. I think the Phillies are like -140 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You probably just would have played -140. I'm not doing that. I'm going to pair it up with somebody. Of course, the Rays lose to Kansas City, so that's a +137 bet that lose. I like the Diamondbacks.
That was a great bet that didn't come in. It's just
exactly. Yeah. I played the Brewers. Got a win there. Here's where a parlay really comes in,
really,
right? So
a good bet.
The Cardinals were -190. The Rangers were -135. I paired them up and got +166, right?
But you were sweating that one because Cleveland was ahead 5-2 going into the bottom of the 8th inning.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And this is what I kind of wanted. This is kind of, you've really, like, without me telling you how to transition to different stuff, you've done a good job here, because this is what I want to tell people.
Yeah.
Lucky as hell, this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Played Boston. They won. That was easy. There's the double I talked about. Look at this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Unlucky as hell.
Yes.
So Twins Yankees are paying +117. The Yankees blow a 3-1 lead, and also a 7-5 lead. So, okay, yeah, you look at this and go, well, gosh, yeah, you hit it, but you were lucky. Well, yeah, I missed this one, and I was really unlucky, right?
Yeah.
That's what this is. Like,
it is.
The Phillies won, but Tampa lost to Kansas City. How about this one? The Braves lost to Chicago 2 out of 3 games.
Yes.
That's a +143. So you get lucky, you get unlucky, and then go to this one. Seattle Mariners, Houston Astros plus 182. Again, they're both minus. I don't play minus money, but plus 182, it wins. Houston has to score 3 runs in the 9th to win the game.
And they did.
After the day before, you had them in a parlay, and they gave up 4 runs to lose the game. So
and that's baseball.
Exactly. And so that's my point. At the All-Star break, I kind of started to reevaluate. I'm having a great baseball year, but it was kind of like when I would try to do what Papadou was doing, play 3 or 4 games, and you'd win 2 or 3, and then you lose 2 or 3. You win, you lose. I got to look, and it's like, when because I pick every game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like you. It's like, I just need to play all these, because if you play them all and you play them all, you make them plus money wagers. Overall, I'm doing really well.
You are profitable.
So,
you are.
I can't bring up because I can only see the last 12. Hold on, because on I can't remember what day on Saturday I had 10 plays. Like this day I won like $35 playing yesterday, but on Saturday I had 10 plays and won like $500 or $600. Right?
Really?
Yeah, because they, some of these that I lost here that were kind of unlucky, they won. So that's just kind of the thing. As long as you're making plus money wagers, I think you're good in baseball. Let me see if I can go down to.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I can go down to last week. So I made $316. That's not last week is last Sunday through last Saturday, but I lost like $300 on Sunday of last week. So Friday and Saturday I won like $600-$700, and it's just doing that. And again, like pairing up favorites, playing them in parlays, and then if you like an underdog, go ahead and just play that plus money underdog.
I think Magic bets a lot like me too.
Yeah, let's look at Magic real quick. He's not on here,
and the profit he makes, he looks to me like, okay, you got it up here right now.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looks like he kind of does a little bit like me.
Yeah, I think you and Magic are a little more careful about what you put on there. You don't want to put on a miss. You're not. I mean, you're playing. You guys aren't not playing plus monies. You're playing plus money games, but you're a little more conservative with it, right?
Yeah.
And look at the record, 32-20. So if you're a guy sitting there or gal, if you're sitting there right now, it's like, I hate losing. I'm probably not the guy you want to buy, because I guarantee you tonight, I've got 7 plays. We're going 3 and 4, 4 and 3 most nights doing.
Well,
right?
I think if you're going to bet with you bet them all.
You have to.
Yeah, you can't just pick out 1 or 2.
Nope. Now, when football comes around, I think it'll be a lot different sports-wise. Yeah. With baseball, to me, there is no, I love this game. No, not in baseball.
No.
It's too wild, right?
No, and with the way the pitching is now.
Yeah.
It's just like yesterday, Scherzer for the Mets, because I was watching that game closely because I had the Dodgers. He was brilliant yesterday. He was the Max Scherzer of old.
Yes, he was great.
Well, they took him out after 7, which you wouldn't have done 5 or 6 years ago. So I thought, okay, we've got him. And the Dodgers got a runner on second with nobody out in the top of the 8th, couldn't get the runner in.
Yep.
Well, other times they do, because the point I'm trying to make, in today's time, the game's never over. If it's close going into those late innings, because you take your starting pitcher out, and who knows what's going to happen with the bullpens.
Yep, and that's why I play a lot of games instead of a couple, because I've learned, even though I was pretty hot early, through June, it's like win 3, lose 3, win 3, lose 3, and you're still making a little bit of profit because I'm playing plus monies, but it's like, yeah, that's no way to go about it. So yeah, I think you and Magic a little bit more. Hey, we're trying to win, we're trying to get a good record. Where Jared and I are kind of all over the place with it.
Yeah,
so
and that's fine.
Yep, for sure. All right, that'll do it for this week's best bets. Papadou may have you back on here. We'll kind of analyze how we're going, and the main thing is, we're trying to kind of go through strategies with you guys as well. And we'd love for you to buy. It's great. That helps the website for sure. It helps what we're doing. But the main point of the website is to help people cash more tickets. That's why we're here, and we'll keep coming back with strategies and be a lot of fun. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this week, and we'll see you next week.
RacingNews.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track. Summer's here. Our picks are heating up. We want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to the Racing Dudes YouTube channel right now. Click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a single one of our awesome videos. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.